Hi, I'm Greg.
I'm Derek. Welcome to Men of the Den, and this is Monday.
Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to another week here on the Den. This week is going to be Soundtrack of Our Lives.
Woo!
So, all of the Den boys are going to pick 5 songs that have some prominence in their life.
Yes. And if you haven't yet, if you haven't checked it out yet, we just did a live show. We talked about this last few episodes of Drag Race. Highly recommend going and checking that out. But for now, the soundtrack to our lives.
Start it up.
Want me to start?
Yes.
Okay, so where do I begin? Well, I guess I could go with, what was it, my first favorite song? I would have to... I don't remember this, but my parents kept reminding me this. Pop Goes the World by Men Without Hats was apparently my first favorite song.
Oh, God.
But it's still a pretty sweet jam. What are you gawning about?
Wow.
Growing up, I was very much in a musical family, and the main band that my parents always put up, I'm not gonna say put us through because it was always a good listen. Led Zeppelin was always happening in the house, and I remember 13 years old being introduced to Led Zeppelin's Black Dog for the first time. When you're 13 and you hear those guitars and drums kick in, that's amazing. So definitely number 4 on that list would be Black Dog by Led Zeppelin. Orca by Winter Sleep, for sure, because this song to me was just like going to see Winter Sleep and seeing how big of a band that they were becoming. And these are, I'm not going to say 100% like very close friends of mine, but we grew up in the same music community, and it was just so amazing to see someone from this community succeeding and becoming this almost international icon, and that song was really the one that really started it all with them. One of the big ones for me in university, and is mainly from one of my favorite bands to go see live, was The Trick, and Pat Reinhardt's always played Left and Leaving by the Weaker Thans, always in his set, and this has always been such a big song for me. It's always kind of like been there. The lyrics are absolute beautiful poetry. The song itself is just, it's just perfection. So, Left and Leaving by the Weaker Thans is definitely on my list. And another big one there for my coming out was, well, let's just say before I met Greg and before my coming out, there were some pretty dark times in there, and LaRue's Bulletproof really helped me out through a lot of all of that. And it's just, the lyrics in there just made sense to me at the time and really explain a lot. And it's just, that song is just definitely a big one for me. So Greg, what would your top 5 be?
Okay, well, I'm not going to do a top 5 per se. I'm just going to do 5 songs. So the first one I could think of, when I was a teenager, I was big into country music. And at that time, I was, as previously talked about in other videos, I had a hell of a time in school. One song that I used to sing when I was depressed and coming home from school was the song One Night a Day by Garth Brooks. So that one obviously has a special spot. I would also, one song from a Canadian band that really stands out from my teenage years was Hurts to Love You by the Philosopher Kings. Yes. I'm also gonna talk about another. It's predominantly Canadian now that I think about my list, but I'm gonna say Amanda Marshall, Fall from Grace.
Fall from Grace?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have pictured that you would say like Dark Horse or that other big one of hers.
I like all of her stuff, but that's the one that really was the standout for me. And then if we go to later, I'm gonna say Candyman by Christina Aguilera.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite Christina songs.
Candyman.
And most of you don't know this, but I was married. And one of our songs for the wedding was actually Candyman. Oh, okay. So one other one. Last one I'm gonna go with is "Don't Speak" by No Doubt.
What's that? What?
It's just that one has just always been one of my favorite songs, even to this day. That's the reason you got me the Tragic Kingdom album for my birthday. But yeah, I mean that whole album is a masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. But that's probably my favorite song.
Right. So that's it, guys. That was the soundtrack to our lives. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll have the playlist ready for you guys as well, and we'll be adding to the playlist as we go through the week. So again, like, share, subscribe, comment, please. We love to have conversations with you guys regarding the videos, and you guys haven't been doing that so much. So come on, let's get that going again. Anything else?
No, that's
it. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to tune into the Drag Race live chat, and we'll be doing that again here in a couple of weeks. See you guys later.
Au revoir.